And we're here.
We are here.
We're here. We are on time. What's
Yes.
going on, everybody?
How is
Lindsay's
it?
in a sweatshirt,
Yes, I am.
as usual.
Whoa,
Oh boy, we need to
that
quiet
scared
that
me.
down. We gotta quiet this down. All right.
How's it going,
So-
guys?
I opened up where we could have people come in a little earlier tonight. That might be something we try to do a little bit, get the chat going, things like that. It's nice to kind of chat with you guys a little bit ahead of time while we're setting up. And it also has it so we already have people in the stream as soon as we start, which is great.
Yes.
But yeah, as always, guys, let us know where you're watching from, where you're planning on moving to, and in the meantime, I'm gonna push. All right, where are we at?
Hey, Matt.
We got Mikey here. We got Marty and Suze. We got
Marty and
Eric in the house.
Suze.
Marie says, "Hey guys, it's Sarah from Facebook group. Welcome, Sarah."
Hey.
Mike, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hi, from Pennsylvania.
Doug says from Pennsylvania, moving near Tampa in June.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. But anyways, guys, we've been doing a lot of schoolwork all day, every day.
Yes, we have. Fun, fun, fun.
But we have a fantastic trip planned for Saturday.
Super excited.
We are going to film it. It's going to be awesome. You guys,
We'll
I
go
hope
live
are ready.
probably there, too.
We should go live there.
Yeah, we'll go
that
live.
would be something cool. Yeah, and as you've noticed, we've been putting out a lot more videos lately.
Yes.
We've been trying to get out our new series, the City Snapshot, sorry. If you didn't see it today, we put a video out on Saint Augustine. We visited Saint Augustine this past weekend, made a couple videos up there actually. Did the Marine Land where we swam with the dolphins, and we also did a city snapshot of Saint Augustine. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure you check that out on our channel.
We'll make another city snapshot
Yes.
from the place that we're going.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do one this weekend too. Yeah, somewhere else in the state. We're not gonna try to give too much away
Yes.
yet. But we've also been trying to throw a vlog in there every week, an informational video or two, plus our live. So you guys are getting a whole bunch of Florida with 5, and we
whole
hope
bunch.
that you are enjoying it. Sarah, also known as Marie, says, "Told my landlord today that I plan to move out by May. It's official." That is awesome.
That's always like exciting, scary time.
And she also says you should do a tour or visit of Lakeland. We plan on it.
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
for sure.
That isn't going to be our next
Do
one,
we
but
go past Lakeland where we're going?
we do, yeah. But we're
But
going to
are we on
have such a
the
long day.
highway?
We're going to have a long day.
Yeah.
We're going to have a long day.
No, I mean like, but we pass it on the highway.
Yeah, and it's not too far from us anyway, so we could just go there on a weeknight if we
Yeah.
really wanted to. A lot more fishing options down there. Where are we talking about?
Probably just.
Oh, by Tampa. You're right. Yes, many more fishing options over there. You know, I was gonna go there last weekend, but I took the boys to Titusville instead. And the only reason I picked that, because I could have went to a Tampa fishing pier or Titusville, and they're both about an hour and 10 minutes from our house. And I was looking at reviews at about 10:30 at night the night before, and they were just a lot better of the Titusville fishing pier than they were at the ones I was considering going to in Tampa.
You know what we got to get better at doing too is checking like the weather report, like wave and all that stuff before we get to a beach.
Definitely.
Like when we're, you know what I mean, just in the car and it's like a last minute thing.
Yeah,
We need to like check all that because
Yeah.
there's reasons why they put all that out there.
exactly.
So
Eric says, "How is Saint Augustine? I haven't had a chance to watch it." Saint Augustine is amazing.
amazing. I love Saint Augustine.
Eric, we had, again, the one swimming with the dolphins video, that's in St. Augustine, as well as the city snapshot of St. Augustine that we just released today. So there's a couple videos up in St. Augustine. We've made 2 other videos in the past up in there too. So we
I love it
definitely
there.
love St. Augustine, and we plan on going back again. There's still so much more that we haven't done there. Cien's in the house.
Hey, Cian.
St. Augustine looks sweet, he said. Can't wait to go. You know.
Oh my gosh.
And Lindsay didn't even get to get out and walk around the
No, I
historic
didn't.
downtown because the kids were sleeping at that point in the car. And I just wanted to go out and do some filming and get some footage for the city snapshot that we did. So unfortunately, you didn't get to go out. You had to live through the video like everybody
did.
else.
but I've seen enough of it to know like it's like
We did
the most magical place.
We did pretty much do a drive around tour of the entire city. Lindsay was driving too, so she got to know it pretty well, I think.
Yeah.
Hi,
Nana and Papa.
Sarah, also known as Marie, says, love all your videos. Thanks for all the tips and help. You're very welcome.
You
and we
are so
hope
welcome.
you guys are liking the kind of videos we're putting out now because, you know, our informational videos get all the views, but we like to share with you guys vlogs and the city snapshot things and just a little bit more of like, you know, the fishing was kind of a vlog, but it's kind of like, hey, this is what we do in our free time and we want to bring you guys along. So we hope you like that kind of stuff. And if you do, we'll keep doing it. Mikey, why do you not like the catfish? Mikey, just from talking to people, catfish, as you know, no matter where they are bottom dwellers and will eat almost anything, whether it's rotten or decaying or anything like that. If you get catfish from a farm that are fed pellets or whatever else they're fed there that don't eat all that crap, then they're probably okay to eat. But from talking to locals and everything, even the saltwater catfish, some people do eat them, but they're a pain to clean as well. So I just don't like to keep them. And if you would see what's in their mouth when I got the pliers and I'm taking the hook out and they got a bunch of black goo and whatever the heck else they're eating from the bottom of the ocean in their mouth, I don't really want to eat them.
Yeah, that's gross.
Miss Adventure says, is it tough to get into the Christmas spirit when it's 90 degrees all the time?
You're the one who struggles with that.
I did struggle with that. But no, it's not, because there's so many places down here that do that do Christmas so much differently and make it special in a Florida way.
Yeah, like there is no lack of holiday cheer, experience. I feel like they go all out, no matter where you are in the state.
Yes, they do.
But especially close to like Disney, I feel like you get it like intensified just because you have Disney, you have downtown Disney, you have celebrations, you have all those areas. So if you can get over it being hot, you definitely won't feel like...
You know, we get asked this question quite a bit, and I say the same thing every time about how we went out to cut down our own Christmas tree last Christmas. It was our first Christmas here in Florida. And we went to cut down our own Christmas tree, and it was in the mid-80s that day. And it was hot, and we tried to be in the spirit. We had our flannels on, taking pictures, just like we would if we were back in Wisconsin. Although it didn't feel right to me because I'm out there sweating, you know.
Yeah, but on our defense, the last time or our last Christmas in Wisconsin, you just complained. You were freezing cutting down.
I know, and I've already told you I felt that way before. I don't feel that way anymore because it was awesome to be putting up my Christmas lights and my flip flops. So.
Yeah.
Brody says, is it hard being the best channel in the game right now?
Oh, Brody.
He is watching in the kitchen right inside. I can see him.
He's so proud of his mommy and daddy.
Yeah. Eric says, when you guys make the big move, have you decided Oceanside or Gulf side? Gulf side, for sure.
Ooh, jinx.
That's where we're going to move. Do you like tilapia? CN, I do like tilapia. Yes, I love pretty much all fish. There's not a fish I really don't like, although I did try some black tip shark from Publix a few months ago. And Brody really liked it, although I didn't. It was kind of chewy.
I will say, if Nana and Papa are still here, I grew up on haddock, which like I am not a fish eater at all, but I love haddock. But the fish that they brought home this last time tasted just like haddock.
Not this last time, the time before that. The whiting you thought tasted like haddock. Oh, the whiting,
yes.
Yeah.
It tasted like haddock. It was really good.
Marty, the City Spotlight is a smash hit. Thanks, Marty.
Thank you,
We're going to put one of those out a week. I promise. Cross my heart. I shouldn't say that. We left Florida Saturday morning, and it was in the 80s. Sunday night in Indiana was 27. That is the worst.
That is the worst.
That is the worst. I could not handle 27 degrees right now. I don't know how you guys do it. Kudos to all you.
I don't know how we ever did it.
We said, when we moved to Florida, the day the moving truck came, the wind chill was -20. When we got to Florida, it was 80. So it was a 100-degree difference. Remember that? Yeah. We drove, so it wasn't like instant.
But it was gradual. Yeah, like every gas station would get warmer.
Mikey says, yeah, lighted palm trees look amazing. I love that look. I don't think I will miss the northern winter. I love that look too.
Although, with all the holiday movies that are coming on with Netflix now.
Yeah, but if you want snow, just go to Disney Springs or Celebration.
I know.
You can at least just see it fall and still be warm.
Yeah.
And Mikey, I had swore up and down when we first moved down here that our first Christmas tree, would be a palm tree. And it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was a nasty pine tree with ants in it. So
yeah.
don't cut down your own pine tree or your own tree in Florida. That's at least from our experience. Maybe we had a bad one. I don't know. But we had ants in our house. We had needles like everywhere because the pine trees in Florida aren't like the pine trees of the north. You don't get the I forget which ones are like that.
The smell is different too.
The smell, it was like polleny.
Yeah,
right?
it was. Yeah.
So it was. We had allergies in the house and everything. It was a disaster. Where are we at here? Out and About with the Bakers says, how's the real estate school going? I am doing
almost
very
done.
well. I should be done with it by tomorrow night. That is the plan. Be done with it by tomorrow night so that we can just enjoy the weekend.
Yes.
Take a deep breath and take my test the next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
Lori's here.
Yes, I was telling her about the whiting tasting like haddock because I grew up on haddock.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted her to hear that.
Oh,
I don't know if
gotcha.
she's ever had whiting.
Gotcha. Okay. Matt says, I bet Florida 5 will reach 10K by the end of 2020.
Matt, that would be like awesome.
Only with your help. So if you're watching
Yes.
right now and you're not subscribed, it's really easy just to hit the little subscribe button and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah.
You know, and you might as well, while you're at it, just take another click and hit that bell so that you get the notification when we go live and when we post a video. So thanks for that, Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
Doug says, can't wait to be more active outside and enjoy the beautiful weather. Doug, that is actually going to be a topic of one of our upcoming videos that we were talking about today.
Yes.
We're going to talk, not to spoil it, but we like to give you guys a little bit extra info that come and sit in these lives with us. We're going to make one about how Florida will affect your health. How Florida will affect your health.
Yes.
As far as moving here from another state. Marty says there's an amazing seafood joint in Winter Haven called Harry's Old Place. Suze is not a huge fan of most fish and seafood, but was head over heels for our meal there. What'd you get?
That's good to
What'd
know.
she get, Marty? Because I'm a big fan of grouper. And you know what? I don't want to give that away either.
I'm trying.
I have so many things that we're doing that I don't want to give away to everybody.
Marty, I'm trying to learn to love fish, so that's actually really good to know. Because if Suze isn't really a big fan, but she liked it.
Yeah, and Lindsay is liking the fresh seafood that we've been bringing home.
I'm
pretty soon.
I'm getting there.
Pretty soon, this is what I'm hoping for, guys. I'm hoping pretty soon she's like, Eric, you need to go fishing and catch us some fish.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping for. The big boss, could you provide more information why the Gulf side, if is possible? Thank you for the video. Do you want to explain why we prefer the Gulf side, or would you like me to?
Well, it's hard because it's all based on what we're feeling. Like if the kids just want a boogie board and, you know, looking for that kind of in your fishing spots and stuff like that, then we go the other side. But the Gulf side is just the Atlantic. The Gulf side is just, it's just a whole different vibe that just suits our family. And
it's easier for us, sorry to interrupt you, it's easier for us because we have small children, and usually the water is much calmer, there's not as big of waves, it's more clear.
Warmer.
And when I go to the Atlantic side, I get stung by jellyfish.
Yes.
That happened to me on Saturday, guys. Was it Saturday?
Yeah.
Last Saturday, I got stung by a jellyfish in Saint Augustine.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And no, we didn't have to pee on it. You're not supposed to do
Although
that.
Sully was... He
was ready.
He was ready. He was open to it.
But we just prefer the Gulf just because, first of all, what we just talked about, the calmer water, the clear water, it's got a different vibe to it. The sand is different. It's a lot more coarse sand in the Atlantic side than it is the Gulf side. The Gulf side, anywhere from about Clearwater down, is pretty much like sugar.
Yeah.
CN, black and grouper sandwich is the best. Any kind of grouper is the best. You can do anything to it and I'll eat it. The bakers say, congrats. How long did it take to complete the course, and have you applied for your license yet? I had issues because I still be in New York. They lost my fingerprints for my background check. I still have to schedule the test, which I'm probably going to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
I want to give myself a week to a week and a half, 2 weeks to study for the test. You know, once you pass the class, I would like to study for a couple weeks before the actual test, because if you fail it, you gotta do it all over again. And I don't want to do that.
Ooh.
And you gotta pay again. And yeah, then you have. I don't think you can apply for your license until you actually pass the test, right?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Doug says my whole family loves seafood. Lucky you, Doug. Marty says they only do fresh fish there. Talking about the Winter Haven place. If it swims in or around Florida, they got it on the dock. Oh, nice.
Wow.
Sue's had the cod, and I had the broiled platter with cobia. Cobia is very sweet, firm fish. I'm hoping that we can catch one of them sometime.
I feel like
They're big.
I could get down with the cod, I think, right?
Sweet and firm. Yeah, you could get down with the cod for sure. Cobia, I don't know if it'd be to your liking, but maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had cobia.
Fishy.
He says it's sweet.
Oh.
But firm, not like soft. You kind of like the softer fish.
I like it when it like peels apart.
Yeah. Sherry had the fried platter. Okay, so you know, I used to always get the fried stuff, but when I make it at home here, even with the boys, like I asked them this when we caught the fish this last weekend, I asked them if they wanted me to fry it, you know, with a batter on it, or to grill it and kind of bake it, and they prefer a bake too. So.
Which is better for you, right?
Right. CN loves Coquina Beach. Good fishing piers there too. You need to check it out. We talked about Coquina on our last live, didn't we? Somebody brought it up. So that's definitely a place we're gonna check out, buddy. Eric says, I feel like I definitely asked this before, but what do you guys think about Sarasota, Venice? We love it.
We love it. We love it. So, you can elaborate on that, or we're just gonna
leave it.
We're just gonna be creepy.
We love it.
We love it. And we have family down in Venice too.
We do have.
And we have friends down in Sarasota. So,
do the math.
Yeah.
Lollipop Kid says peeking in for support. Well, we truly appreciate that.
Yes.
We can use all the support of everybody all the time, so thank you guys. Sam Miller's Ale House has great fish and chips, and chamois great during lunch for $7.99. Can't beat it. I've went there for lunch before, so I definitely know that they have all sorts of great lunch specials for pretty cheap. Nick says you're moving there. I can tell. We want to. We want to.
We're making the right steps forward to hopefully, fingers crossed. So
Sarah, what's up, Sarah? I like little crispy fried fish like crappie.
Yeah.
I think that thick mushy fish stuff isn't for me. I like little stuff too, and crappie, they call them specks down here in Florida. So they do have crappies. They're just called something different. And bluegill are called brim, I think.
Really?
Yeah. They kind of call them different things.
Why?
I don't know. It's just a southern thing, I guess. The more you know, right?
The more you know.
Doug would love to go lobster diving. So would I. When we go down to the Keys, I think we need to do that.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool. I think Brody could probably do it. Miles needs to get a little stronger swimming.
We tried to get on a crab boat, but
there's too many of us.
There's too many of us, so we couldn't do that.
Eric says, wait, that look you just gave each other, you guys are moving to Sarasota, Venice. We already said we kind of want to.
We are
trying to put the plan in motion.
Yeah, we're trying to put the plan in motion.
Have you been to the seafood market in Cape Canaveral, says Mike. No. We should, though. Maybe Mike, I'm trying to avoid going to any market for fish. I want to catch all my own. That's the goal.
But it'd be cool to check out, like a fish market.
We're going deep sea fishing in a couple weeks. So.
Well, maybe.
I'm going deep sea fishing.
I gotta get on the boat. I'm terrified.
going deep sea fishing in a couple weeks, so I'll bring home some fish, okay?
Yeah. I'll get on the boat. It just may take me.
Misadventures sounds like a bunch of Sarasota videos in our future. Well, maybe.
We're still going to go all over.
We always travel all over.
We will still go all over. And it's not set in stone.
If we did move down there, though, we'd be closer to like places like Naples.
Yes.
And the Keys and things like that.
Yeah.
So, a little shorter drive. Nick says, I used to ice fish and catch walleye through the ice. That was some of the best tasty fish I ever had in Michigan. Yes, I agree with that. That is good fish. Easy to clean, too, so you can't beat that. Misadventure says Siesta Key Beach is my dream. We drove 18 hours straight over the summer to spend the weekend there.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that is a lot of driving for one weekend.
But hey.
Siesta Key is Lindsay's like second favorite beach?
It is. I don't know if it's, I might say it's my first. I don't know. It's tied with number one.
And
I have a lot of number
we
ones.
might be trying to go there this weekend too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go there.
We're going to make a video someplace else where we're probably gonna go live. And if we go to Siesta Key, we're probably gonna go live again. So you guys expect a couple live on location videos from us on Facebook. Yep. Okay, that's where we go live with stuff like that. So if you are not following our page on Facebook, make sure to do that. It's in the description of this video. You can click on the link and just hit the like button on our page. You might have to hit the notification thing to get the notification we go live on Facebook. So just double check that as well. Marty says, hey all, 27 watching, only 11 thumbs up. Y'all hit the thumbs up button. Well, you did a little good there.
Marty.
Thank you, Marty. We're up to what? 14 it says on here?
Yeah. If we get to 27, Eric will chug a beer.
No, Lindsay, we're not doing that
I'm
anymore.
just saying because that's like
now
what
you
we
said
do
it,
like
though.
every time.
Now you said it. Mikey says deep sea fishing vlog? Yes. Well,
yes.
That's in the future. That'll probably be uploaded in about 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
And hopefully I'm not getting sick off the side.
Oh my
of it.
gosh, that makes for some good TV though.
No.
I'd have to like blur it though. I don't know how YouTube feels about vomit and things like
I'm
that.
like terrified, but
guys, if you've been deep sea fishing before, now we're not going on like a little dinghy.
we're going on a big one.
Well, we're going on a big dinghy.
Yeah, a big dinghy.
It's like I think the capacity on the boat's like 40 or 45 people. So it's a pretty decent sized little boat. So if you've been out on one of those boats, let us know. Is Lindsay gonna get seasick?
Well, it's not just me, it's Brody too.
Yeah, I'll be fishing. Lady Fox in the house. What's up, Lady Fox? Oh boy. We're just gonna call him Rodriguez. Hoping to move from Chicago area to Tampa. Well, you're in the right spot, buddy.
Yes.
If you're not subscribed to our channel, make sure you do. We got all sorts of videos that could probably help you out, give you some good tips. And follow us on Facebook because we got a group there as well. Tons of helpful people, good information there. Mikey, on Facebook, I feel that's directed at me. No, it's directed at everybody, Mikey.
Yes. Hey, Sarah.
Shot of crown, says Nick. Nick, I don't have any crown.
And is your other stuff
I
gone?
am not. I think I got a little bit of Fireball left, but
Okay, guys.
probably a little tequila and a little Bacardi too. But
Oh,
those have
really?
been in the cabinet for a while because I don't drink that. I don't ever drink liquor. Really don't.
no, you really shouldn't.
I probably shouldn't. Pigot's in the house too.
Hey,
What's up,
Pigot?
Pigott? He says, hope you guys had a good
Oh,
Halloween.
we did. We hope the same for you as well.
Mr. Sauce, hello, how are you? Sarah says, isn't there something out there for motion sickness? There is, but I plan on giving them all. Well, we have some anti-nausea stuff for the kids, some like prescription stuff, right?
Yes,
Called
but
like onadestrone or something.
yes, but my mom told us to take the Dramamine, but every time we do that, we fall asleep.
Well, you guys
And
sleep
there
and I'll
is
fish,
it is non-drowsy,
right?
but it still just makes the kids tired. So I don't know, Eric.
So
Don't even go there with
You
it.
did hear me then.
Yeah, I did.
Rodriguez says, we've been watching for 5 months. Our 3 girls bust out singing and dancing when they hear your theme song. Yes, that was the plan.
Yeah.
You know what? Our kids do too. Every time I'm editing,
Every time.
I'm editing a video and they hear it, they start singing it.
The little ones always go, "Can you put on Dad's song?"
Santos, thank you for joining. So jealous you are in short sleeves. It snowed here last week. Man, I'm in short sleeves. Lindsay's not.
Yeah.
What is it out?
It's
Should we check that right now?
It's comfortable.
Lindsay is a meteorologist. She says, today's weather is comfortable.
It's comfortable.
You probably could be a weather person. Where's your weather?
Let me look.
Hey, I have a question. Does our stream look different tonight than other
73.
nights? We have a different camera we're using. Can you tell? Just want to know if it's a little bit better. Maybe it's a little worse. I don't know, but I thought it was a little better. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Piggott says, hope to meet you guys again soon. I hope so too.
Yes.
Daisy, we're doing great. Hope you're doing well as well. 321 Rocker Dude just moved from Ashwaubenon
Wow,
to
Ashwaubenon.
Tampa area 1 month ago, and I love it here. Still figuring out some great things to do in Florida.
That
well,
is awesome.
from Ashwaubenon, hopefully you like the same kind of things that we're into, and that's adventure. And if you do,
Yes.
we have a whole playlist of activities to get you out of the theme parks and out enjoying all Florida has to offer on our page. So make sure to check that
It
out.
would be cool though once he gets a little bit more settled if he wanted to come on a live with us because we're from the same neck of the woods.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. And see how you're adjusting and stuff like that.
Where are we at? I feel like I lost it here. Marty, where is that theme song from? Susan and I want that to be our theme song.
Eric wrote it.
I wrote it and I
And
sang
sang
it.
it.
Yeah, it's all me, Marty. I know. I wear many hats, even though you only see me in this one.
Yeah.
Rodriguez says, that's awesome. Did you write the song? Yes, I did. Thank you very much. Everybody loves the song. Thanks, guys. I tried just wearing the C-bands for motion sickness. That's right. They make little bands for that
Oh yeah.
at Universal and was so sick. I would need a tranquilizer to get on a boat. Oh my God.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Well, you don't get motion sickness from other things, really.
Like back in the day when we were always on the water, like
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even thought twice about it.
But that wasn't an ocean with like the rocking constantly like this, you know, like when we would go to like Six Flags, I was the one that got sick. You would go on all the roller
Yeah,
coasters.
like I would
and
like
I
boom,
would
boom,
get sick.
boom. Yeah.
And now it's like the opposite. Now you don't go on the
Ever
roller
since
coasters.
I've had
and I
kids.
go on them.
I don't know why, like my equilibrium or whatever.
And
now I'm always motion sickness.
Even me, if I go on too many roller coasters, I'll start feeling sick. But I think I'll be all right on a boat. And for fishing, I'll tough through it.
Of course you will.
I'll be fishing and just
Oh
keep
my
fishing.
gosh.
Just call it chum.
I just hope it's
Right?
not like that. I hope that being a bigger boat, right? Won't that work in our favor, or does that not matter?
What's that?
Does that not matter
What not matter?
if the boat's bigger? With
Sometimes
it being a
I got
bigger
sick
boat?
on a cruise ship one time. So
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to do that then. What's going on here?
we got our guys taking care of it. What's this? Light seems to wash out the color, but the pick is amazing. I don't know what that is, Marty. I have to clarify that. Gotcha. The camera.
Oh,
Light
okay.
seems to wash out the color, but the pick. Okay, good. All right, so we're all right, I think. It's probably just our cheap light that's doing it. Thank you, Santos. Piggott says, I don't think I met Eric, so I hope I meet you in person, Eric. You did!
Yes,
you were at
you
the park.
did.
I do need a boat, Nick. So
We need a
I
boat.
also need a truck. So we'll see.
So-
All that's in the future, hopefully. Yes, I wrote that song, Santos. It was not even. It was just a little 30-second clip. It's not like it's a whole song. So
Yeah.
it's the chorus, let's say, right?
Yeah.
Best song of 2020. Now, put me up for a Grammy. Is that
Yeah.
what it is? Grammy?
I don't know.
Grammy? It's a Grammy for music, right? I think so.
Yeah.
Mikey, we kind of in same neck. Hope to meet y'all in real Florida life. Guys, we're going to have a barbecue.
We need to
get
keep
that
saying
plan,
this,
though.
but we need to
Well,
get the
yeah,
balls
we'll
rolling.
get the ball rolling. It's probably going to be after the holidays, right?
Yeah. I
After
would
the
say
holidays.
just let everything cool down and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Easy, we're going to call you. Moving to Davenport next month. You mentioned this in one
Neighbors.
of your earlier videos, so forgive me if it's a repeat. Who did y'all go with for pest control and pool maintenance? Well, we don't have a pool, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And if we did, it would be Lindsay because she has pool maintenance experience.
Worked
So,
at a pool place in high school.
but we had Blaum's. Is that right? Blaum's Pest Control, and they were awesome. And then
Yeah,
once
they
this
were
whole thing
awesome.
happened, like they disappeared.
Yeah, it was like.
And
boom.
then we had Massey, and they stunk, and now we don't have anything. We tell everybody to have pest control, and it's like we're in between pest control people right
Well,
now. Brody's been our pest control.
Yes, we've been putting stuff out, but we will definitely get pest control. Again, we just have to find
Yeah,
a
Brody-
good company, but don't go without pest control.
No, Brody has been out like every afternoon.
Yeah.
Not every afternoon, but once a week probably going out and spraying everything around the house and everything. So you gotta teach your kids to to take care of the pests.
Yeah, but
Or hire
get
somebody.
pest control.
Nick says, I got the truck. We're good.
There you go.
We have Massey there in and out like 50 seconds. Yeah, and they tried to charge us like a ridiculous amount.
See, that's the problem is like they came here, said they did something, and Brody watched from the window, and the guy just walked around here and then walked right back and just left.
And
and
tried
like
to charge us.
the ants got horrible. Like every time they'd come, things would get worse, and then they would charge us like this astronomical. So I was like, no way.
Yeah, the one time they wanted like $200 for just coming out and treating our lawn or something, and we're like, whoa, that's way too much, and we didn't pay them, and that's probably why they haven't showed back up. But they weren't doing anything anyways. Brody literally watched them out the window and saw that they didn't do something.
And then the guy just got right into his car.
And Lindsay did call and complain about it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we informed the company that happened, and they were very sorry for that and everything. But
then they want to sell you on a different one. I'm like, no.
Lady Fox, I'm discouraged about our move because my husband and I work full-time and are homeschooling our kids. No time to purge our basement or remodel our home to sell. Any suggestions on balancing this? Oh, man.
Literally to a T, like what's going on in our house with the balancing act right now. Like between the homeschooling, your school, like just everything. I mean, it's just, I don't even know what to say.
Actually, at the time we were preparing for our move, I believe you were in school, right?
No, I was working 2 jobs.
Oh.
I was babysitting and working at the hospital.
You were already done with school, right?
Right, because I was, I was working.
Yeah, right. How much longer do you have, Lady Fox? I mean, you're just going to have to utilize, hopefully, your evenings, and stay up a couple hours later. It makes it a little hard to sell stuff on Facebook and things like that. If you're working all day long, people aren't going to be coming to your house at 10, 11 o'clock at night. At least you don't want them to, I'm sure. But hopefully you can do the porch pickup. That worked for us.
People ask us all the time, like, how do you juggle? And it's like, me and Eric just don't sleep.
No, and,
so
we'll clean our whole house, but then the garage suffers.
Yeah.
And then the next weekend we'll clean the garage, and we're like, oh crap, we gotta clean the house. And then we'll be like, oh crap, the laundry's gotta get done. So we're just like everybody else,
Yep.
On top of it, we're trying to edit videos every night too. So
yes.
It's definitely a trade-off of, not sleeping and getting things done for sure.
Yes.
Marty, thank you for responding to her. It's great to, support each other. So thank you for that. Mikey says, can we get pest control at Farm and Fleet, do it ourselves, and is it good stuff? Now, there is cheap stuff and there's good stuff. So I talked to somebody it's not Farm and Fleet here, it was Lowe's. They don't have places like Menards, or Menards isn't even by Iowa, but Farm and Fleet or Fleet Farm or any of those places like that. It's Lowe's, Home Depot, you're gonna go to a home improvement store for it. Even Walmart has a lot of the stuff. And I talked to somebody at Lowe's when I got the stuff, and they had mentioned that, if you get this stuff, it's not going to do anything. And the good stuff was about double the price, but that's the stuff you want to get. Hey, thanks, Mike. You have a good night. Nick says, you've been pushing out the videos. Good job. Editing is rough. Yes, it is. It's very hard. It takes me quite a bit of time. I'm up very late almost every night, and then I get up bright and early. The sun comes out here now about 6 a.m., so it wakes the kids up, wakes us up, and we're all up about that time. So definitely don't get as much sleep as I would like to get, but we're going to keep pushing them out. Oh. Guys, on Saturday last week, we did our live on Facebook, and it was almost 2 hours because we had so much fun. We were playing like the newlywed game where you guys would ask questions. And Lindsay and I had a whiteboard, and we were trying to write down our answers and flip it around. It was really fun. So if you haven't seen that, check that out on Facebook. It was a good time. Miss Adventure says, will you have to switch jobs if you head down to Sarasota? Well, that is kind of the reason that I'm working so hard on my real estate right now. So that is my plan, to just kind of go hard with that. And we'll see where it takes me. That's for sure. Matt says, do you have any games for today? Matt, I don't have any planned, but you could always suggest something and we could try it. I don't have anything, but we could definitely do something like that. Lindsay's coming back out. She's probably going to say no.
Kids.
Oh, yeah. Mystic Eric, having good credit help get approved for an apartment. Definitely. The better the credit, the better chance you're going to have. Just like getting a home loan or anything like that. Get a home loan with good credit, you're going to have a really good rate. If you got bad credit, you're going to have to pay a little bit more in interest. Same thing with renting. You know, if you have good credit, they're going to rent to you a lot quicker than somebody that doesn't.
I do notice though down here, from just talking to people that have kind of went through this process too, if they don't have the best of credit, like they just make you pay a lot more, right?
Yeah,
they'll still take you, but
you'll have to pay an extra month or
sometimes even more.
Yeah, a couple months extra rent, not to keep, like just as a security deposit for them. Your security deposit, if it's normally $1,000, they might charge you $3,000.
Right. You know? Yep.
Matt wanted to know if we had any games for today.
Tonight, I don't know. I didn't think of anything. Saturday. Oh my gosh.
Saturday's on Face. Yeah, we're gonna hopefully have to be home in time.
Yeah.
So we'll let everybody know.
And either might be Saturday or Sunday if we get home too late.
Right. Daisy says, "What are some things you do for Christmas?"
Lots of stuff. We love in celebrations.
We go to Celebration. They have
lighting.
Yeah, Celebration has like a giant Christmas tree they light up. They have
the fake
horse-drawn carriage rides that go around the town and look at all the Christmas lights. They have the fake snow falling. They have Santa.
Carolers, Santa.
Yeah. They have an ice skating rink that almost looks like...
Yes, they do.
It's not ice. It's like vinyl flooring that looks like ice, and you go on it with rollerblades. But it's made to look like...
Are you sure?
Central Park. Yes, Lindsay. That's what it is. I felt it.
Oh, you did?
And I saw people on rollerblades, so...
Oh, I thought they were
It's made to look like Central Park's ice skating. And, you know, with the snow falling and everything, it really does look like a real ice skating rink. So, I mean, it looks cool for sure.
We're still, creating, new traditions here. Because we've only been here for one Christmas so far, right?
Yeah, that's our first Christmas.
Yeah.
Brandon says, "Y'all guys are great. My Chelsea and I would like to move to Tampa or Clearwater next year. She is a nurse and I will be in HVAC. Will that be a good area?" Definitely. HVAC needed everywhere as well as nurses,
Yes.
HVAC. Are you a tech? Are you an installer? Either way, it doesn't really matter. Tons of new houses going up everywhere. So if you're an HVAC installer, have tons of stuff to do there.
Repair guy.
That's what I was going to say. If you're a service tech for HVAC, we've already had them here at our house like 3 times. So
and the neighbors, I see them all over the place.
So people are running their air conditioning here 12 months out of the year in lots of places. So it's definitely big business.
And we always need nurses. So.
Yep. Mikey says, "Did you notice the North folk think we crazy to move down there? Was the same for you guys?" Yeah, lots of our friends and not necessarily our family.
Our family. No.
Friends, acquaintances, co-workers, things like that from where we moved from up in Wisconsin. Lots of them, we told them, they're like, "What? Yeah, right." First of all, they didn't believe it. Like, "You're not going to move, you know?" And then I put in my 2 weeks at my job and they're like, "Holy crap, you are going to move."
Yeah.
Like, or are you just quitting? What's going on? And really, everyone would talk crap. We put up a video on 5 myths or 5 things people will tell you, right?
Yes.
About Florida that aren't true. And people told us those things. The bugs are going to carry you away. What was the other ones? It's full of old people. It's only old people in Florida.
Your kids' education will...
Yeah. The healthcare stinks.
Yeah.
It's all sorts of things that you're going to hear from people that are just stereotypes. Just like the town or the city or state that you're in right now probably carries its own stereotypes that other places in the state or country think of. You tell somebody you're from Wisconsin, they automatically think I grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
And there's actually, I grew up pretty close to
next door to a farm.
but I wasn't on a farm, and there are, big cities in Wisconsin as well, so just because you're from a certain area.
You just have to stick with the positive people that are supporting you.
Correct.
And that's just what you have to do. That's what we did. Our family has always supported us, and that's really what helped me get through actually getting in the truck and coming here, is the fact that my family was so supportive. So you just need to blow the ones off that are saying things and stick with the people that are going to support you.
We got Samantha saying, "Hey guys, it's Samantha. Yes, you are both doing a good job with your videos. Lindsay, your hair looks amazing.
Oh, thank you, Samantha.
We just started a new special at Salon CG. I'm doing free blow dry service on Thursdays."
I will be in very soon.
Like right after this video, because it's Thursday.
Oh, it is Thursday.
No.
Samantha, I will definitely get in. I gotta get in to come see you. And I think Brody, we gotta do Brody too. He can't see. He has to lip up his hair to walk.
Yeah, we were just talking about that today.
Yeah.
Brandon says starting out but shooting for tech. Oh, for the HVAC. Okay, awesome. Either way, you're going to be
Yes, you would be
fine.
just fine.
Marty's talking to Lady Fox. Matt says no one can beat New York's Christmas tree.
I bet.
You're right about that. I would
bet.
love to see that. You get to see it, so lucky you.
But
Celebration might remind you of it.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go to New York in the winter, like for Christmas. I think
For like a day.
Yeah, then hop back on a plane here because it'd be too cold.
Aaron says our family doesn't want us to move out of Texas. How did you approach this conversation and resolve it?
I think what helped my family is they saw this coming. Eric it's been 4 years now, right? Because we've been here 2 years. And then it was 2 years prior you went to DeLand for an interview that we just felt as a family didn't work out. And then just us going every single year. We were blessed enough to be able to take the kids every year on a vacation 6 years in a row. And we picked Florida every single time. And so it really wasn't I don't think it was a shock and awe to our parents.
No, it wasn't. They knew that this was where our hearts were, really,
And luckily, I got lucky with that, and so did you. Our families vacation here every year.
Yes, they do.
Your parents come down for an extended period of time. My parents come down for an extended period of time. My sisters love to come here, so it worked out that way.
And what was I going to say? The funny thing is, the last time we came down here for vacation, the house that we rented out is less than a mile from where we actually lived.
Okay, so guys, let's just give them the backstory. So we went on vacation with my sister and her family. We stayed in a condo, like literally the next development over from where we live now. We were on vacation, swimming with manatees, doing all this stuff. We had no idea that 6 months later, we would be living in Florida right next door to where we were vacationing. Like everything just happened so fast.
I think we went on vacation in August, right?
Yep.
We came back to Wisconsin, and I remember because we cut down our Christmas tree on Black Friday.
Yep.
And in the car ride back in Wisconsin when it's cold, and after I cut down the Christmas tree in Wisconsin,
Brody said
we talked about moving to Florida again, and it wasn't.
It was like
a couple weeks later that I had a call back and got flown down for an interview.
But it was so crazy because when we were driving, the kids were like, I thought we were going to move to Florida. And we're like, yeah, we're, it's still there. It's just, it's going to take time. And then boom.
So we were talking about moving to Florida on Black Friday. Mm-hmm. And almost exactly 3 months later, on February 18th, so less than 3 months, is when we moved into this house. Less than 3 months from when we talked about it, we had purged everything and moved here. That was a crazy time.
We couldn't have done it without our family because, it was packing parties and your mom was on cleanup.
We had a garage sale in Wisconsin in the middle of January. That probably never been done before, but we did it.
We did it.
And we made some good money on it, too. Yep. So it was definitely, you guys, no matter what your situation is, you can do it.
You can do it.
You can make it happen.
If you want to, you can do it.
We had a family of 7 with all of our stuff. We hadn't done any purging. Mm-mm. And we had, like I said, 2.5 months from the time that we even talked about moving until we were living here. And there was only we didn't start purging anything until I got a job offer. So it was only about a month that we had to purge everything, pack up our house, and get the heck out of there. So you can do it, guys. No matter what your time frame is, how much you're stressed, just put your head down, do the work, and in the end, it's all going to be worth it. Matt says this week went so fast. It did.
It did.
That's okay, though. I'm always ready for the weekend.
Well,
and you know what's on tonight? The Packers are on in a little bit, guys. And I guess the 49ers are too, but no one's going to be watching them. So, Chelsea says, first time catching your live stream.
Welcome. Hey, Christmas colors. Did you do that on purpose?
I noticed it when I got them. Welcome, Chelsea, and happy first live. Second interview tomorrow morning with my dream company. That should have been what the kazoos were for.
Okay, let's do it again.
Graduated 9.5 years at college.
Oh my gosh.
We'll be moving around Jacksonville from Michigan, Ohio. Congratulations to you, not only on moving to Florida, but on
school.
9.5 years of school.
Wow. That's like your sister.
Yeah, that is like my sister. Pearl Jam was on Jimmy Fallon last night doing a cover for your song. What?
What?
No, they weren't.
Oh.
I think he's just making a joke.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam found our intro and did a cover of it.
Then. You guys, if you think that writing skill is good, have you seen his TP? What is it called?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. If you guys are new to our channel, you gotta go way back.
Way back.
Right when this whole coronavirus thing started.
He made a music video and wrote
a song
about
the coronavirus.
like 6 feet. Like,
yeah.
You
Better
guys,
stay 6 feet away from me. Yeah.
You need to go way back. And did you put it on YouTube?
It's on YouTube.
Okay,
yeah.
so they can search it?
It's on YouTube, yeah. It's called 6 Feet.
6 feet.
Just search Florida with 5, 6 feet, and you'll get it.
And that is not, it's not just a little 30 seconds.
It's a full song.
He went all out. I mean, we made a full-on music video.
We wrote, recorded, and edited that in one day, though.
Yeah.
One day.
I was camera guy. And I could not keep my stuff together. I was laughing so hard.
Mikey says, for me, when I would vacation there, Florida gave me a feeling I can't describe.
Yep.
As us. And I've been wanting to live there for 20 years. It's like calling. It's like a calling odd feeling. I will still feel it when I move. You know, I still, like today, this afternoon, I was out here doing my real estate school on the patio. You know, bright sunshine, the breeze is blowing, palm trees are swaying, and I'm like, you know what? I love this. I love this. I still feel that feeling every day, Mikey, and we've been here almost 2 years.
You guys, I still get hit with the, oh my God, we live here.
Yeah, we do.
Like, all the time.
And especially since we're in Central Florida and we pretty much go to the beach almost every weekend,
Mm-hmm.
every single time that we're crossing over like one of those causeways and you see the ocean and the beach and people out there enjoying it, man, I get that same feeling every single time.
Mm-hmm.
CN, we need to watch a game at Miller's, man. I would love to.
Oh, that would be fun for you to do that.
Yeah, and I got a projector too. I should start watching them outside. I need to get a screen out here. I got a projector but no screen, so that'd be cool to. Remember last year when I was projecting the baseball games on the side of the house?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
You're welcome, Chelsea. And Matt, we're always prepared. Actually, no, we're not. We just started trying to be prepared.
Yes.
Samantha says, yes, come to the salon. We are doing some fun stuff for the holidays. That's what we felt like. We visited so much, we decided to move 4 years later. Exactly. Same as us. Now we're trying to get our families to move.
Yeah.
That,
I wish.
let us know what your techniques are on that, because we've been trying to get some people to move too. Your parents, my parents, we just keep talking to them, but I think eventually someone's going to. Someone's going to cave. Matt says, I heard that song and it was great. Talking about the TP or the 6 Feet song. Thank you, Matt.
The little kids sang that song for months.
Oh yeah, and if I put it on today, they'd still sing. That was all recorded on a phone too, like the voice, the the video, everything. It was on Lindsay's iPhone.
The demo song or the real song that comes on the radio, the kids don't want to hear that. They want Dad to sing over that on the TP song. So
Lowatt's in the house.
Hey, Lowat.
He says, should I get a convertible now that I live in Florida? It's actually a requirement.
Yeah.
Lowat.
A red one.
Yeah. We haven't done it yet though, so we can't really say that.
Yeah.
But,
we have too many kids. Where the heck are we gonna put them?
Yeah, where would we put them all? You know, Brody says I should get a Corvette. He told me the other night.
Okay.
And I said, maybe in a couple years when you're old enough to watch all your other siblings so that you and I can go on a date.
Yeah. Or it could just turn into, like, you know how every time we get a new vehicle, I always get it, and then you take the old one?
I take the old one, yeah.
And maybe we could do something like that.
Because you can drive stick, right?
Yes, I can drive stick.
Because I would not get an automatic Corvette. That's guaranteed.
I can't believe I did that now, looking back on that with how much anxiety I have.
I had 87 IROC Camaro T-tops. It had shaved door handles, Lamborghini doors on it and everything. A lot of work went into that car. I met Lindsay.
I helped you push the wheels, like on our second date. I remember that,
wheels.
Like your wheels. You were switching your wheels,
and
I was
rotating the wheels. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I put a lot of work into that thing, and I meet her, and she's like, "Yeah, I can drive stick."
Can't be that hard.
I let her drive the car, guys, and she didn't know how to drive stick.
And I took it right out on the main drag.
Like, she stalled it a couple times, and I'm like, okay. And then she took it out on the main drag, and I'm like, turn off. Get the heck out of here.
I did good.
You did all right.
I did good. It couldn't be that hard. I could do it again today.
But yeah, low watt. Seriously, get a convertible.
Yeah.
CN, yeah, put it on the side of the house, and I'll bring the IPA variety pack. What do we put on the side of the house? I missed that.
The screen.
Oh, the screen.
Elephant green.
Let's do that. Man, if you weren't with us, Nick, on Facebook, were you last week? I don't remember if you were on our Facebook, but I don't have him on here tonight. Tonight I just got the bush.
I don't think he was.
But,
I don't think so.
Publix had buy one, get one free of New Belgium beers. And I got 2 different pale ales or IPAs from them. And they were like $10.99 for a 6-pack. So I got 2 of them for $10.99. Can't beat that deal.
You drank them too fast.
No, I still have some. I'm savoring those.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Tracy, I would love to move to Florida tomorrow if I could. My husband isn't quite ready to give up his job yet. Hopefully in a year or 2, though. Yeah, hopefully.
Well, that gives you time to...
Tracy, here's the thing. What's your husband into? Does he love Florida? And if he's got a specific interest, maybe it's fishing. Bring him down here and say, honey, just go fishing. You know,
Yeah, but
make
it's his
him love
job.
Florida.
It's his
oh,
job.
Yeah, I guess so. But maybe you love Florida more than you love your job.
Maybe.
Because I did. CN says, I bet it was blue and gray. IROC. It was blue. It was actually,
blue.
hold on. It wasn't stock blue. It was painted Dodge Viper blue.
It was.
Yeah.
It was a pretty hot car.
Yeah.
I will say.
Eric was a car guy, kind of, Matt, a little bit. Not like
What do you mean?
huge.
You went to college.
I did go to
To
college for
be-
auto body a little bit.
Yeah.
I went to the Chicago car show. I owned the IROC. So I was a little bit of a car guy, but not like big time. Like I anything goes wrong with my car now, I don't know how to fix any. I mean, I know how to fix some things, but it's like I not right away. Like, yeah, I know what that is. You know, that's not me. I'm not that kind of car guy.
Well, you were a little upset with me after our ride.
Mikey had an
When I couldn't
87
drive.
Z28. All right. I wish I still had that car.
Brody would have got that car. Brody wouldn't have wanted it.
No, Smokey and the Bandit. Trans Am with T-Tops. Pretty much, yeah. That was about what it was.
If we went somewhere in that car and it was long distance, we had, no matter how freezing it was, we had to keep the T-tops off because we would have died of carbon monoxide.
It was actually like the first couple weeks I knew you, right?
Yeah.
My parents, anybody that's in Wisconsin knows where Minocqua is. My parents had a house up in Minocqua,
Beautiful house.
and we lived in Appleton. It was about a 2.5-hour drive, and I had known her like a week. And I'm like, hey, you want to go up to my parents' house up in Minocqua? And we drove up there 2.5 hours, T-tops off. That thing was so loud, and I always put the super fuel in it. It was coming up in
Oh
there.
my
It
gosh.
stunk like gas the whole time, and it was loud. We didn't talk the whole way.
The whole way. And I'm sitting here going, I wonder if he's not feeling good either. Like, I'm not feeling right.
And you know, the funny thing is, I feel like things like that are passed down because now Brody loves that smell.
Yes.
He loves the smell of exhaust or jet fuel, anything like
Which
that. He
maybe
loves it.
worrisome the more
Yeah,
I'm thinking
right.
about it.
Nick had a 92 Thunderbird Super Coupe stick. It was fast.
Cool.
Man, I love old cars.
That's my favorite kind, is the old ones.
Lindsay had an 89 Beretta.
I did. That thing was I had work done on it. The tapestry. and
Yeah, you put a tie-dye tapestry in the back seat.
It was comfy. It was.
How do you know how your back seat
No, I
is?
mean like I had pictures.
You kind of walked into that one.
I had pictures. I was proud of that thing. I bought that thing myself.
Brandon says, I have 3 daughters, all in school. How do they have it set up down there? They go Mondays, Tuesdays online, rest of the week up here. It's all up to the school that you're at.
Yep. Our kids are full-time out.
Now, the school that they're at gave us 3 options. You could either do full-time in school, in person, full-time at home virtual learning, or you could do a blended, like it sounds like your daughters are.
Yep.
So it's really your choice of what you want to do. And it might be different. Different schools might only give you one option.
Yeah,
So-
and with it being, I don't know when they're coming here, if they're coming soon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I know with us, we looked into, okay, so our kids are enrolled. This is their school, and they're doing online through their school. But that doesn't matter. Like, I can't just throw them back into class right now. Like, they already are waitlisted to not even be in seat until the next year starts. So that might be something too, if people are coming down in the middle of the year, this year with everything going on, that I would actually look into.
Definitely look into that. And
Yeah.
if you have a certain school in mind that you want your kids to go to, make sure you give them a call
Yes.
and find out all the specifics.
Yep.
Matt's planning to go to trade school for car engineering. Awesome.
Cool.
Get into Tesla. That's what I would do. Try to get into Tesla. That's the
Yeah.
future. Love the smell of gas too. Is that
Oh,
normal?
man.
I like it too. But no,
I mean, I
Tesla.
guess-
Like living up in Wisconsin, I remember I saw one Tesla. They're all over the place.
Brody
down
freaks
here.
out when he sees them, though. He's still
A Tesla?
Yeah.
No, not a Tesla.
Yeah,
he
he
freaks
does.
out when he sees like the Ferraris
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. But Teslas are all over the place down here. Chelsea says liking the smell of gas, exhaust, etc. is very normal. I'm biased because my dad races cars, but there's a lot of people that like it. You know, and Brody, it's not like I wasn't really into cars after we had kids, so there's
Right.
no reason for him to like
He loves
be
cars.
around. You know, I've always been around that smell, but he just loves the smell
Loves
of
it.
it. Super Bowl party, says Nick. Yeah, if the Packers are in.
You can't be one of those.
No, I'm not one of those. I still watch the Super Bowl. Definitely Super Bowl party. Annalicia is in the house.
That's a pretty name.
I always say that every time she's in here. I always struggle with
That's
it a
such a
little
pretty
bit.
name.
Annalicia? Annalicia. I'm gonna say Annalicia.
I don't think that's
Annalicia.
right. I think it's Annalicia.
Brandon lives on the coast in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina, next to Myrtle Beach. But the weather still gets a little colder than we would like. Looking for more sunshine.
Sully Wully.
We'll be down next school year. That's awesome. And we actually, somebody posed that question in our Facebook group not too long ago about the difference between, you know, should I move to South Carolina or should I move to Florida? So if you could, Brandon, give us a little insight. What are the winters like there in South Carolina, especially like the Myrtle Beach area? I'm really curious to know. Shannon says, so many of the places we are looking to move to are part of an HOA. Is there anywhere online I can find the rules, regulations of these HOAs? I don't know necessarily if you can find it online, Shannon. As soon as I dive a little bit more into the whole real estate game, I'll probably have a better idea of that. Most of them, if they're still developing, which obviously not all of them are, but lots of the communities, if they're still developing, has an office that you can go into and get all the rules on a printed sheet. Now, if they don't, they should still have some sort of clubhouse or something like that you should be able to drive to get the rules there. Online, I'm not sure of. I know that our community does have a website. However, I haven't necessarily looked to see if they have it online there. So that's something I'll have to look into. You're welcome, Brandon. Matt says, did you hear about that guy who crashed a Gambala GT in New York a few months ago? No, I have not, and I don't even know what the heck that is. I'm sure it sounds like a very expensive car, so that's crazy if it was a really super expensive car. Marty, you're welcome. I'll just say that because I read your message. This past week has dropped between 30 to 55 degrees. We definitely will have all the seasons. That's in Myrtle Beach, down to 30 to 55 only in November. So it still gets pretty cold there. Do you see snow? Curious about that. I guess if you get down to 30, you definitely do sometimes, but I'm looking to move someplace where the winters don't get much colder than 60, right?
Yeah.
That's about as cold as I want, is about 60. Hey, Lindsay.
Hey, Eric.
Says don't say anything. Lips are sealed. Seal your lips.
Oh, I can't say thank you?
I did already.
Oh, thank you guys. You guys are the best.
So while we have a little break here, somebody asked if HOA rules are posted online anywhere.
I'm sure.
I'm
Like
going-
ours?
No, not necessarily ours. I'm just going to look at the website of ours and see if they're posted on there. Because I said you can usually go to the clubhouse and pick up a set of the rules, but I think if they're looking online, you know, maybe they're looking somewhere else.
You would think to make their life easier they would, right? Because that's
I would think
probably
so.
a very commonly wondered
If
thing.
not, I'm sure you can find a contact. Sorry, I'm not even on the chat anymore for who was talking about that. Shannon, you can probably find a contact email for that HOA and request a copy of it. That's what I would say, because I didn't necessarily see them on our community's website. Let me see. Yeah, they don't have the HOA rules posted on the website, but they do have a contact email. So that would be the first thing I would do, is email the contact for that specific HOA and request a copy of the rules. Let them know, hey,
Yeah.
I'm looking at homes in the area, and I think they'd be able to help you out that way.
Yeah, for sure.
Marty is the man.
He is. Sue's
Marty
too.
is the man. Suze is the woman.
And woman.
And Sherry is the ma.
Oh yeah, ma.
Yeah, that's right. I got the memory of a what? Of a what?
Elephant.
Oh, it's funny you say that.
Oh, it's funny you say that. I saw what you did there.
You see what I did there.
I see what you did there.
Well, anyways, we're at 20 likes, so I'd say like 10 more likes and Lindsay chugs a beer. That seems to be what we do around here.
No.
Suze is my rock. Well, Marty, I can definitely tell you, this Lindsay right here is my rock for sure.
Yeah.
She puts up with a lot. I'll just leave it at that. Jubs, what's up, Jubs? CN says shotgun one. Back in the heyday,
Back in the day.
Lindsay might have thrown back a couple beers. She also probably threw back a couple shots, just like this. Over the shoulder. I've seen you do it. I've seen you do it, Lindsay. I have seen you do that.
Yes, you have. Or
Lindsay's getting a little tipsy in the bar. Someone buys her a shot. Woo!
Or
the guy behind her's like, what the hell?
Or the whole put it in your mouth and spit it back in a beer.
Oh, and then leave the beer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to come with my own.
Somebody says there's a gator behind you.
Stop. No, seriously, right before we went on, I made him check the lawn.
She had me check the lawn to make sure there wasn't.
Back in the day, I used to come with my own beer. What was those funnels?
Beer bomb.
I would go to parties with like my own in my purse. Not anymore.
Aaron says, do you know if it's easy to switch over a real estate license from Texas? Aaron, you can't switch it over. You have to go through the whole requirements for Florida. You have to, because I know this, because I went through the class in Wisconsin, passed my test in Wisconsin, moved here, have to go take the Florida class and pass the Florida test as well. So you got to put in the time. Florida requires you to take a 63-hour class, pass the exam for the class, and then go take the actual test and pass the test. And then you need to apply for your license. White Russian, says Nick. We haven't had them in a while.
We haven't. I would go for a White Russian.
Ninja, you got her. Juba. Sorry, I said Jubs before. What do you guys think about Orlando? What part of Orlando? I like Orlando. There's so much to do.
There is so much to do.
Would I live in Orlando? Probably not. Not for us with a family. Although if you are like a single professional, maybe a young couple, something like that. The condo life there could be pretty cool. There's lots of really high-rise buildings there with great views of the city.
The city is so beautiful at night, too.
Yeah, and you got Lake Eola right there in Orlando with tons of stuff to do around there. It's very beautiful. With a family, though, and the traffic and things like that, I would not want to live in Orlando. There's tons of suburbs around Orlando I'd love to live in. Winter Park, Windermere, Dr. Phillips, places like that. There's so many around Orlando that are great, family-friendly areas, just not necessarily the downtown Orlando.
Right.
She's got vodka in the bottle. Gotta be.
Oh. Not anymore.
No, back in the day.
Back in the day, maybe. Not
Brandon
anymore.
says, yes, sometimes it snows, talking about Myrtle Beach.
Oh, really?
But we are looking for weather no less than around 65 either. Everyone's looking for that, but I'd say if you're looking for that in Florida, you got to be, take a line from, I'd say about, Sarasota's even pushing it, but Sarasota, straight across state south is about where.
What do you mean, Sarasota gets cold?
Well, I mean, it's not like down in the Keys where it's going to be like 75 in the wintertime as a low, But I'm sure Sarasota gets 60, maybe a little bit lower than that every now and then in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Someone is looking at you behind you.
Stop. Seriously.
She's going to get really paranoid.
I am.
Sean says, we're headed to Davenport next week from Virginia to scout out potential locations to move to early next year. What are some good areas around there that are a little more rural, non-HOA to check out? Sean, send me a message on Facebook. I'd love to help you out. There's some areas, not necessarily, if you go a little bit outside of Davenport, check out like Haines City.
Yeah.
Haines City is a little bit more rural. There is still some HOAs around there, but there's some areas that are not.
Yep.
If you're looking to get even more rural, check out places like Dundee or Auburndale is another good area that's a lot more rural, a little bit further away from Davenport. Davenport, for the most part, is going to have HOAs. It's a lot of small communities like that.
Is.
Many of them are HOAs, but they don't necessarily have that many rules. So,
right. There's
there's a lot of them that I'm sorry to cut you off, honey. The HOA fees are maybe like $40 or $60 a month, so they're very minimal. And the only rules might be like no parking on the grass, and they probably don't even enforce it, to be honest. So I would definitely, if you're scouting out areas, check into all those. Maybe if you like a neighborhood and it happens to be an HOA, see if there's a neighbor out, talk to him.
If he's wanting to stay closer to Davenport for whatever, if his job or whatever, and he's looking for that rural, I would check out Haines City.
Haines City, that's good. Or are you looking for the land, Sean? Is that what you're looking for? Juba, Davenport, Orlando. Juba, we love Davenport. That's where we're at.
That's where we live.
We are in Davenport. So, Sean, if you didn't know that, we live in Davenport.
Yes.
Mikey, anyone know if my CDLA will transfer over from Iowa to Florida? Never have moved since I had my CDL. I don't know that, so I hope somebody can help you with that, Mikey. Brandon says, what theme parks or other activities are discounted for Florida residents? Pretty much all of them. Theme parks, all of them that I know of.
Yeah.
Different activities, many of them.
Yes.
There's been some we run into that aren't, but even things like Wild Florida, when we went there, it was discounted. The zoo was discounted because we're Florida residents. Pretty much everything.
Yeah.
There's a lot of advantages to being a Florida resident and doing things in Florida. Lisa says, love the videos. How long did it take you to drive to Saint Augustine? It's about 2 hours and a couple minutes from our house with little, without traffic that stops you.
Yeah.
If it's bad traffic, it's going to take a little bit longer, but it's actually not too bad. 2 hours is about our limit for a day trip, though, something like that. Marty, oh, there we go. Sorry, he's just responding. Nick says December 13th, Lions versus Packers. We have to watch it. Maybe make a small wager, beer or shot. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
That would be fun.
Man, I don't remember. Did the Lions beat the Packers? No, they didn't. I think it was not even close, actually. But the Packers did lose to the Vikings, though, so that is pretty sad about that. Lindsay, we're at 29. One more like, and you got a shotgun of beer.
No, I said that. No, I said 27, and you were gonna shotgun a beer.
29 now, so. Sean, looking for a little privacy and a tiny bit of land. Moving from an area where houses are right on top of each other. Thanks for all suggestions. So you're right. Any HOA typically is going to have that.
But we have a lot of surrounding little houses.
There are, but it's hard to find them for sale.
That's true.
Because people got that land, and the land is worth money because
and
of so much.
The land that's outside our gate is lakefront.
Yeah, so I don't know, Sean, if you necessarily have a place you're going to be working where, hey, I'm here and I need to be so close to this, and that's why I said Davenport. But if you're able to go a little bit further out, places like I said, Auburndale or Dundee, Frostproof is even more rural. Lakeland is getting down there a little bit though. That's 40 minutes away from us. There's lots of little areas like that if you can afford to be a little bit further out of Davenport, and maybe there's some within Davenport too. Like I said, send us a message on Facebook. I'd love to help you out. Nick says 32. Lindsay shotgun. Eric finish off the fireball. 34. Jeez.
Are you gonna do the whole key thing?
No, I said I wasn't gonna do that anymore on these lives.
You can one shot.
One shot or shotgun?
Which one would you prefer?
I don't care.
Are you gonna do the whole back in the day?
Come on, I'm almost 40 years old. I can't do that.
Wussy.
Marty says, maybe look at the north side of Claremont and Groveland if you want to stay close to the Disney parks. Well, thank you, Marty, for the tidbit of info there. Man, what are we at here? We're at an hour.
Do you want I'll go get your shot that people want to see.
I don't want to do a shot. I really don't.
Now.
I got to stay up for this Packer game. Got to watch the Packers crush the 49ers and hopefully not eat crow about it. We plan on doing a little bit more fishing this weekend too. Probably not a fishing vlog this weekend, but hopefully we can bring home some fish. Yeah, Ann Alicia, probably going to have to do that. Lindsay's going to get it, so Fireball will be pretty much gone after that. Marty, I hope you're drinking your old fashioned. If you found your bourbon okay. Hopefully you've had a refill since then too, because that was over an hour ago.
I gave you the big NyQuil one.
We don't have shot glasses. We use the kids' medicine cups.
No, this is NyQuil.
Oh, that's your medicine cup.
Yeah.
Okay. Debbie says my first car was a teal 92 T-top Camaro. My dad has A9 IROC Z convertible dark blue. Love the IROCs.
You didn't even close that.
It wasn't closed?
Do you just want me to put the rest?
Oh, you might as well. Top her off.
You should just be real.
Everyone drinks on these moving to Florida Q&As.
Do
Says
you?
Shannon.
You should have been real, like.
Lindsay doesn't.
And just take it from the bottle.
Yeah, look at that. Man, that would have been really.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go, buddy.
The Edison at Disney Springs has the best old fashioned.
I like old fashions.
Do you?
Yeah.
When's the last time you had one?
Grandma Swick's house.
I always liked old fashions with Captain Morgan private stock. That's some good stuff.
Your fireball breath.
Who's watching Thursday Night Football tonight? That's what I want to know.
Ugh.
Are you gonna watch Thursday Night Football?
No.
We can put it on the TV right here.
I got a Christmas movie.
Think of that. How
just
nice
came
that would
out.
be. You and I back here like this, watching the pack.
You screaming. No, thank you.
Ba-da-da-da.
Go, Pack, go.
Yeah. Pinky up. Nice. Oh, is that what I did? Did I do that, Nick?
Yeah, I do that too.
Jack Daniel's Fire is very good compared to Fireball. You know what, Ninja? I bought these at the liquor store last time I went because
Why?
they were on special. Buy one, get one. So
You're such a
good old Publix.
You guys, if you don't know anything about him, he's the guy in the line that holds everyone up because he's got coupons.
And like, it doesn't matter what it is. Buy one, get one. I'm like, I need it.
Yeah.
One of them's free.
Yeah.
I gotta get it. Have you had White Russian before? Says Annalicia. Oh, that's nice. Thanks, Rimfire. We'll let Marty take care of that. Or CN, they'll get it.
Why would
Why is
somebody
this doing
do that?
I don't know.
That's so inappropriate.
Yes, we've had many White Russians before. We used to have those on our lives all the time.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
I love a good White Russian.
Maybe we should start. Maybe eventually we're gonna have to move our lives to Friday night. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
But then we'd be in competition with Eric Evolving. We can't do
Yeah,
that.
we don't want to do that because he's got his Friday nights.
Well, yeah, then we'd have like 2 viewers here.
Yeah.
Mikey, I just want to be where I can work, run equipment, or even forklift. Just to be in the shade, so I'm shooting to be around Davenport because you said it's where jobs are. There's tons of jobs in Orlando. So Davenport, definitely commutable to Orlando. Tons of jobs in the Orlando area. Nick, you're not rooting for the Niners. Come on.
Brody.
I came out to tell you Packer game in 5.
Packer game in 5 minutes? We gotta
Oh,
get
boy.
going here.
Nick, I'm disappointed.
Hey, is Aaron Jones playing? Because he's in my fantasy
I was
lineup.
just going to come on and say he got upgraded. He's playing. Yeah.
Yes. Hoping to win some money. On what, Brian? The Packer game?
Place to bet?
Do you think Adam Jones and Tanyan will all score tonight? I don't think Tanyan will, but I think Adams and Jones will.
Well, Adams is... Yeah. Adams
Although I say, no, I have Tanyan on my fantasy team too, but he just rides the pine for the most part. I wish I had Devontae Adams, but I do have Aaron Jones, and I believe both Adams and Jones will score tonight.
Brian
Go
says,
Browns.
I
like
need
the Red.
Brody.
I need.
What did you say?
Brian needs Brody. You want to say hi? Somebody says I need Brody. For what?
Brody
For,
needs a haircut.
and Brody
Yeah,
does
I
need a
do.
haircut.
Matter of fact, let me hide it real quick.
What's that live stream you like? Hey, what's that live stream you like? Nick, we're pretty good friends with Eric Evolving, so we watch him every Friday night.
Yep, he's at Tampa.
Yep. I'll take that, thanks. Yeah, I think that Adams and Jones will score, but I'd say no to Tanya. And I say that, and he'll probably score 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
But All right, we should watch the Packer game.
Yes, I got a Christmas movie.
Oh, you got a new one?
Mom,
Yes.
watch the Packer game. Come on, you haven't
You
watched
should watch the
one
Packer
all
game.
year.
All right, guys. Well, again, if you're not subscribed to our channel, make sure you do that right now because we're dropping tons more videos in the very near future. We go live here on YouTube every Thursday night. We go live on Facebook every Saturday night. So if you are not liking our page on Facebook, make sure to go do that and join our group there as well if you're planning to move to Florida.
It's Moving to Florida, a group by Florida with 5.
No, it's not. It's Let's Move to
Oh,
Florida.
that's right.
A group by Florida with 5.
Don't listen to me.
The links to all of those things are down in the description of this video. So to make sure you have the right place, go straight from this video. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Nope.
Next
Nope.